Are you still trying to convince yourself that protein bars are good for you? Do you sense that after you eat them, do you get a sugar high? And then you crash? If this happens, there's something wrong. Are you making a connection to what you've just eaten? Surprise! Protein bars are not healthy. Of course, there are a few exceptions, but not many. Just be sure you read the ingredients to see if there are no chemicals, too much sugar, and all the things that they put in there that make them unhealthy. I'll help you make your own protein and fiber bars at home. Most of them even have more sugar than a candy bar. And candy bars aren't good snacks either. These toss the box videos are not designed to provide pro and con evidence about certain ultra-processed foods. So there's no disputing the fact that Americans are the unhealthiest of all developed nations. But why? Hardly anyone that I know seems to be very worried about it. Articles are written about it, but who really cares? Is it something that's in the air? Is it in the water that we drink? Or perhaps aliens are sending down cosmic rays that are out to get us. Wow, 93% of Americans are unhealthy. This is an excellent article in the New Yorker about America's deadly diet. A scientist tried to discredit the theory that ultra-processed foods are killing us. Then he found out how wrong he had been. Read this eye-opening New Yorker article in the link I have provided below. Dozens of studies have linked ultra-processed food to health problems such as high blood pressure and heart attacks. Don't stop there. The studies about ultra-processed foods also link it to cancer, anxiety, dementia, and early death. It's an information-packed article about ultra-processed food. The illustration for the article tells the whole story. There's a funeral going on at the top of the cemetery, and look, the gravestones are ultra-processed foods. Didn't have much of a problem in America until modern packaging was made popular in the early 1900s. That's when fresh foods, fruit, nuts, and seeds started to disappear from our diet. These are facts, and 93% of you out there should be listening to them. The super processed, the ultra processed, well, just about anything that's in a box or a can. And because it's sold in a supermarket, that does not mean that it's going to bring your body the health that it needs. What's unhealthy about protein bars? A major destructive ingredient is sugar. Another is the chemicals and preservatives they use and the way they process what used to be wholesome ingredients. Get in the habit of reading the ingredients on all packaged products. If it's abbreviated or if you can't pronounce it, then put it back. Here's an article by J.R. Culpepper of the Environmental Working Group. Check out EWG in the description under the video. There are definitely health concerns about protein bars. The subtitle of this article reads, "Protein bars might not immediately come to mind when you think of unhealthy food, but some aren't as beneficial as they may seem. Many bars sold today contain large amounts of ultra-processed ingredients, artificial sweeteners, and added sugar. These protein and fiber snacks are not full of a lot of sugar and not injected with a lot of artificial overprocessed protein. No, they don't brag about 20 grams of protein, but they are all natural, and that's the big thing to be concerned about. These little gems are more about what's not in them than what is in them. Americans do not eat enough fiber. 95% don't. Your body uses fiber for all kinds of things to keep it running smoothly. Put them in little snack bags to take them to work with you. I remember one of my coworkers kept a bag of Hershey's Kisses on her desk. It was pretty much gone by the end of the day. How about putting them in your purse for an exhausting shopping experience? Everyone needs something healthy to snack on while studying. And for taking on trips when you need to have a little boost between meals. Or just any time at all. Now it's time to make wholesome protein and fiber snacks. They will keep in the fridge for weeks, that is, unless you eat them all. I'm just surrounded with goodness here. You can also make these with just seeds and nuts. Find out what works best for your body. Just start jumping. You can use any amount, any variety of fruits and nuts and seeds. I do one-stop shopping at Trader Joe's. That's where you can get most everything. For the cranberries, I like to use 50% less sugar. Really yummy. A little bit of sesame seed, 1 or 2 tablespoons. Pistachio. These are almonds. I like my almonds either slivered or sliced. Then, oh, there's a couple left. Then what you want to do, this is the glue. This is a beaten egg white, and then you just want to mix in some, about 2 or 3 tablespoons honey. My daughter gave me this handy little spatula, so just mix that up very well. Love this spatula, really handy. Okay, so we mix that up thoroughly. That's all you have to do. Simple recipe. So you want to have a cookie sheet ready with parchment on it. Make little mounds of fruits, nuts, and seeds. Phew, I need to stop for a break. All ready for the oven. There's a great protein bar substitute for you. Research continues to show the dangers of consuming too many protein bars. Set the oven at 225 degrees Fahrenheit. They must hold together when they're cold. These are nicely toasted, not burned. I think they're holding together enough so that they're not going to fall apart. I read an article that says that dark chocolate can help curb cravings and may even reduce hunger. So I'll just spread these with chocolate and transfer them over to here. Be sure to store them in an airtight container to keep them from getting soggy and sticky. Here's the recipe. 1/2 cup raisins, 1/2 cup pumpkin seeds, 1/2 cup almonds, 1/2 pistachio nuts, 1/4 cup cranberries, 1/4 cup dried cherries, 1/4 cup sunflower seeds, 1/4 cup crystallized ginger, 2 to 4 tablespoons sesame seeds, 1 egg white, 2 to 3 tablespoons honey, and 1/2 cup melted chocolate. Mix everything together except the chocolate and bake at 225 degrees for about 15 minutes or until they stick together when they're cool. Cool before applying the chocolate and store in an airtight container. Start cleaning your pantry of ultra-processed foods. Pre-packaging can shorten preparation time, but as research points out, it could also shorten your life. And nobody wants to suffer with a chronic illness. Always check with your doctor before making changes in your diet. Let's toss the protein bar. Make these protein and fiber snacks instead. Let me know what you tossed recently and the unique way you found out how to toss it. It will be fun to share these ideas with other viewers.